If you want to switch teams, you can. I always said if you want to go.
Why should I?
You could take Portia and Kalia and lead the charge.
I'll run your Vegas odds.
There's still a lot of people in this game, so we can't get too ahead of ourselves, but...
Nah, and it's serious, but as a joke, like, I want to beat you when it's mano-a-mano.
Look, dude, let's get there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, sweet Final Fours, you get sweet gifts and stuff. You know what I mean? You get sweet prizes.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And then if we all got there, our plan came true. And honestly, if you beat me head up like that,
right.
I'd be like, dude, fucking go for it. You know what I mean?
And
I would not care.
Yeah, exactly.
That's if, you know, when we get there.
And, you know, as I said, when I walk out of here, I want to be able to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I had my chance. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't
me
do
too.
It.
Me too.
Instead of, oh, you know what? Let me try this. Let me try that. Let me try that. Because then you're going to be like, well, what if I didn't do that? What if I didn't do this?
Well, I got rid of her too for us.
Right.
I didn't get rid of her for me. I got rid of her for us.
No, trust me, I'll get yelled at. One of my DRs like, why didn't he put her up?
Huh?
At one of my DRs, why didn't he put her up? It's like, I didn't see that.
What do you think? I don't know what I'm thinking.
No,
Please go to the diary room.
No, I mean, I knew you had your reasons, but that's why I didn't want to ask you until after everything happened.
Well, no, I did want to explain to you.
No,
but at the same point, I'm like, listen, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
I know.
You know?
That's why I was like, okay, let it play out, and then Monday we'll see what happens. And
honestly, if she didn't have that pass, she should have took that fucking trip. Number one, I don't know why she didn't take that trip. If she didn't have that pass, I might have put her up. But that one extra person playing in the veto, I was like, that's just the odds I need.
Right. Should have taken. Or the solitary.
Huh?
Or the solitary.
Solitary?
She should have taken the solitary.
No.
Over the trip.
Well, I don't know why she didn't take that trip.
As outgoing HOH, that's where you're guaranteed to play for veto. And the fact that, you know, that she made a move to try to not have Brendan and Rachel play for veto.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the prize.
Right. She wanted to make sure she was playing for veto. Because if you're outgoing HOH...
What are you talking about? In the POV?
Right. No, but she was HOH in the POV. So this week she wouldn't have been playing for HOH, so she was vulnerable.
Yeah.
So by holding that veto ticket, it guaranteed her a chance.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Guaranteed her a chance to play, which to me that made perfect sense of why she...
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Because, like, what if she didn't...
But in this scenario, it hurt her.
Yeah.
Which I totally get what you're saying. Yeah, you take that every time. You're right. It's just the way it worked out and the way I was thinking it out, it hurt her.
Right. No, and that was more of a chance then.
Right.
You know, but...
Oh, yeah, you're right. I know. I see what you're saying. And ultimately, I couldn't forget about... I mean... Dude, if I tried to fucking backdoor you week 2 and it didn't go through, would you be rolling with me?
Then... maybe for a minute.
Yeah, right? Until you got your shot.
Chance. Yeah.
And it'd be justifiable, right? To be like, dude, what the fuck you mad at? You tried to get me out.
Right.
And what put it over the edge was, I mean, there was a lot of things that put it over the edge. Trust me. I mean, I could talk to you all night about how many different things. But she never stopped it. They stopped it.
Right.
So if they didn't stop it, she would have continued to go with it.
Right.
So that it's one thing if you made that move and you're like, oh, fucked up, I'm pulling out. She was keep going. If they didn't tell me and stop it, I never would have been here. I would have been gone. So that was like the move that put me over. Like, wait, you want to work? I told you we'd work together, and then you, for what reasons I don't know. She said that.
No, as I said, if you were HOH that week, she would have came to you to try to backdoor that.
Yeah, but for what reason, though? I don't understand.
Because she didn't want to be part of that. And she wanted to show that she can make a big move and do it on her own.
Yeah, but week 2 already, I was getting away from that, and that's when I was talking to you guys. Like, it's not like that was like week 2. I'm like, dude, it's no longer veterans and blah blah blah. I guess we're all trying to make our little moves, but I wouldn't do something so drastic.
No, exactly, and that's why when Brendan asked me, he's like, as a fan of the game, do you think that was a good move? And I was like, I think it was a good move at the wrong time.
Way too early.
Yeah, way too early. But you know what it was too? She was bored. She was sitting around since day 6. She had nothing. She had no control over anything. She was sitting around. She was sitting around. And she let her little showmance or flirtmance, influence her. And not influence her, but like she's like, oh, you know what? I could take him with them and roll through this house.
It was a good plan if it followed through.
Right.
But it didn't, so it was dumb. That's the that's the line that you cross in here. It's a good plan, but
I honestly think though that her motivation to do that at that time was because she was bored of not doing anything and just wanted to get in the game instead of enjoying her free ride for another week.
I would have took a free ride.
Like, her whole thing was she didn't want to come here just to sit back and
right.
Which, you can understand that, but it's like, again, too wide. And
I see you justifying her side, but to me, it was fucking stupid.
Rachel,
It's my side.
No.
Stop that.
You gotta wait till the sun goes away.
Over it.
Sorry.
No, I'm just like thinking like.
So mean
logically,
stop that for me being helpful.
Like what her thinking was. Like she didn't want to sit back and do nothing.
Well, it was done to me, so you
Right.
can see my thinking.
No, but again, I don't think it was like I want to do this to Jeff. She's like, I want to make a move, and who can I make a move on right now? Oh, Jeff and Jordan.
Right.
Because if you were HOH, she would have came to you with that same exact plan to do it to Brendan and Rachel.
I don't know.
I think so.
Thank you.
How'd it feel better?
Sorry.
But then the whole Lawan.
If you move one window down, Rachel, that's not in your way. Is that in your way?
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. Good point. Smart thinking.
I'm here to help. I told you, Rach.
I know, I appreciate it.
But then like the whole Lawan incident, like where she was, I don't know if she was dictating Kalia's HOH
Right.
or what, but which it looks from the outside in, it looks like she was. Really.
Yeah, for sure she was.
So again, like, and that's why she was getting so pissed off, like when Bernie came back. She was like, she's like, this was a foolproof plan. I'm like, and that was the whole thing with me too. Like, she was counting my vote without ever talking to me, without ever saying, hey, look, we're gonna do this. Like, if you want somebody on board, don't you tell them the plan?
Yeah.
Just assuming she had my vote, or just assuming he had my vote. So.
To me, that was another dumb move.
Right.
She made 2 dumb moves in a row, and her last one paid off.
Right.
So, I mean, to me, that's not smart.
That's good baseball odds. Batting
Yeah, well,
333. But I have one more, and then I'm gonna go get changed.
Fuck it, me too. Fucking ripping all shit.
So shoulders was this one,
Yeah, whatever you want.
and then the overheads, and what else? Was there a third shoulder exercise?
There's a lot I could do. You could do the press. You could do just the one hand ones. You could do the Arnolds. You could do To just lift the bar straight out.
Oh, right,
you could do
right.
the side ones. Yeah, but she's not done. She's still gonna fight for the votes.
But I mean, like, I don't know what arguments she can use.
She's got nothing on me, I'll tell you that.
Other than trying to stir something up. But if you try to stir something up, that just makes you look even more like a fool. You know? And I swear, if she comes to me and starts, like, bad-mouthing Kalia, because to me, that's not how you get a vote, is to
Right.
put someone else down.
I don't think she'll do that. She'll badmouth us
Right.
and
say-
offer you, if you take me off, I'll
Right.
work with you.
Right.
And then when she does, I'm telling you, I'm not telling you a lot of things she said because I don't want to stir up trouble.
Right.
And if she leaves it, it's for
Right,
nothing.
no.
If she comes to you and tells me something, please tell me, and I'll back it up with the exact same story that she told me.
But that's the thing, I don't even need to.
I'm just telling you. I don't want to start trouble because if she leaves, it's
say
gone.
whatever she wants because I know she's going to say whatever she can to save her ass. But I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Well, whatever it is, tell me it out. Tell me a story when she tells you, and I'll tell you what she told me, just to compare it. And I'll be like, dude, that's the exact same thing. To prove 100%
No,
in your mind. I mean, I'm sure you're 100% already,
Yeah.
but I will back it up with this same story.
There's nothing that she can tell me, nothing that she can offer me that will make me, even if she tells me, if you don't vote for me and you're in the final two, I'm not voting for you. I'll say, all right.
That's a cheap shot.
No, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what else can she offer me? Protection? Until when? Until you decide that you don't want to protect me anymore? Like she's like, oh, I'll save you. And then next week when HOH and put me right back up. You know?
And it doesn't matter. You have
Right, so
everyone. It even
right, and-
did get there.
Right. So that's why I'm saying, like, and that's why if she starts using, like, well, you know, Kalia doesn't deserve it. Kalia doesn't love you.
Right.
That'll just show me even more of a reason to not vote for her to stay. You know, and I'm curious to see what Kalia.
Well, that was another thing. If I won, I could take Portia off. I mean, that was a
and
no-brainer.
then have the two of them go head to head.
Right. And this way, Kalia couldn't campaign for her. They have to campaign against each other, which makes it even more awkward.
Yeah. Now that part I totally got. And in doing so, it's showing a small sign of good faith to Portia.
I talked to her a little bit after you walked out yesterday. I told her, like, you have to talk to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? I don't know where the fuck you're at.
So I thought I was in an alliance with you. Yeah, week one, and you didn't talk to me then.
I know.
You got, you know, people in your alliance you got to keep talking to. Hey, good morning.